Following the signs, welcome to my channel. This pick a pile is where is this connection heading? This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Take what doesn't, try another pile. Yeah, put yourself where you go, flip the roles as you see fit. Let's see, where is this connection heading? Now, without further ado, I'll leave you to your selection and I will see you in the video. Hey pile one! This is your reading if you picked the Rider-Waite deck and the SHIVA stone. Now this is a very interesting stone. It symbolizes the balance between masculine and feminine union qualities within ourselves and within another. It can promote balance within a connection, allowing for deeper understanding between two people. It's considered a bit of a sign too, relating to divine connection itself. It helps reduce and release old patterns, activates the kundalini. You know, this is all telling me this is quite a symbolic connection that you were in. You know, I hate to say it, but you know, it's given me twin flame vibes here. All right. So this connection could feel very much like 1 minute like you're vibing it, you love it, feels like the best thing in the world. Next minute it's like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? Because you're experiencing you know, seeing parts of yourself almost being presented in front of you here. There's two people that are very much on a solo journey and of healing as well, and deep-rooted healing. These are people that have faced triggers and traumas and cut a lot off out of their life. But the big question here is that there is a fork in the road. You know, there's a choice to be made. We're at a bit of a standstill here. Like, do we continue to pursue this? Or is this where we just walk away and sayonara forever? You know, the fork in the road very much symbolizes that there's no right or wrong decision here. Indecision, however, can really be quite frustrating and cause anxiety. And there's a bit of a message here that, you know, indecision is almost a decision itself. So time to really to look into this. You know, that I feel like you yourself will be playing a bit of a part here. What Spirit is saying is that there is no right or wrong decision. If this is a connection you want to pursue, this is something that will grow and transform and continue to blossom throughout your life, ever changing. Yeah, who is this person? So this could be a friend. This could be someone that you've known throughout your life. This person could be either Gemini or Sagittarius strongly, however, doesn't have to be. This is someone that you trust. You don't feel, you know, this person's deceptive or that you have to kind of, you know, be a certain way around this individual. But this is someone that you do see is often very much still questioning their decision-making process here. This is someone who's really patient though. You know, someone that kind of just, you know, what will be type sort of thing. This isn't someone that's really particularly fixed to outcomes. And this could be aspects of yourself too here. It's like the time you spend together, it's well reciprocated. It's enjoyable. It's like celebration. Doesn't matter what you're up to, there's, you know, good conversation here. And I think this is why we're now at this point as to, you know, well, what the fuck is this? Because there has been a lack of, you know, what are we doing here? There's also a bit of a lack of, you know, trusting that, you know, someone is, that the connection is not, you know, being wanted to grow through codependency here or, you know, any trauma bonding. You know, everyone's really sort of checking in with themselves. Now, how do they feel about you? Like, this person very much feels you to be very healing in their life to them. And they admire the work that you do and are continuing to do. You know, your hope gives them hope. Your shining makes them shine. Like, it's very, very beautiful. Like, you could be Aquarius or someone here could be Aquarius. You know, this person sees you as someone that knows how to leave difficult situations, you know, even when you may not want to, but someone that's, you know, you do things for the benefit of others. This person doesn't find you to be overly argumentative or combative, but sometimes, you know, there may be a bit of a concern of, you know, your boundaries and, you know, your pursuit of maintaining your boundaries and not stepping off your path. But, you know, this person's wanting to make a decision, and they know that you are someone that's kind of waiting on a decision here too. I see this to be very, very innocent, you know, the way this person expresses their love to you. And it's like they do want to offer something here. What they're not telling you, we've got ascending showing up here, learning and expanding, transcending, preparing for you in your new phase. You know, what you may not realize is that they are highly considering this just as much as you here. But this could be like, you know, they might not be where they want to be financially at this time. They might not feel like they're a good thing for you. Meanwhile, you may be also experiencing this. We had blowing kiss here, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returns. Like, this person questions whether or not they can provide this for you. You know, and this could be based on their mental health, and maybe they're, you know, they're working through their own inner work and how they can get while in this state, and whether or not that's something that, you know, might sever this connection. I think all in all, we can really know here that this is supported by the divine. Like, think from the end. Where do you envision yourselves to be? Because you're kind of already there when it comes to like a mutual understanding and connection. Highly realized people learn to think from the end that is. They experience what they wish to intend before it shows up in material form. You can do the same by synchronizing with the power of intention. And be a host to God means always seeing your authentic connection to your source. It's knowing that it's impossible to ever be disconnected from the source of which you came. So it's like understanding here that no one's trying to take no one from their own path. And, you know, maybe there is a need to explore and advance in spiritually for both of you. Is this something that can be worked together? You know, there is a question here. But coming back to this fork in the road, where is it going? Well, this is, you got to really ask yourself here, where do I want it to go? Where do I want it to be? And have the conversation. Good luck, pile 1. Hey, pile 2, this is your reading if you picked the beautiful selenite wand with all the little chakra representations on it. Selenite is very purifying and, you know, very cleansing for negative energies. And with all these here, like, they really amplify all the other areas. So it's like something's linking with you that you're needing, you know, to raise your vibration. Like, where is this connection going? I don't know, but I'm feeling like it's depleting you currently. So there's something calling you. You're really needing to rise above a situation and have a look at a bigger picture here. So where is this connection heading? Who is this person to you? Well, this could be someone that you might have met them like instantaneously, like spontaneous type meeting here. And this is someone that has been you know, maybe you had received an offer and overlooked them, or maybe this is just someone that's been quite dissatisfied in their life. One of those type of individuals needing, you know, they've received a lot of validation throughout their life or enabling. But this is someone that's, you know, quite young and playful. Even if they're not particularly young, they have like a childlike flair to them. They're quite creative, they're a little naive, but they're usually up for anything. Now they could have met you, you know, this person is someone that has been through a lot within their life. And they're quite I wouldn't say self-involved, but, you know, for the things that they've learned, they're very much putting themselves first. That's what they've learned, is that, you know, I worry about me and mine, basically. Yeah. How this person feels about you. Well, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Temperance card, Five of Wands, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So put yourself where you go here, because we've got a few different energies. But this person sees you as, you know, you must be a very easy to be around person. Very, you know, take it as it comes, and, oh, what'll be will be. You could be Sagittarius here. They also know that you're quite weary from the life that you have lived and the connections that you've been in, based on, you know, what you have told them and the boundaries you've had to establish with people. You know, they find you to be very attractive and very independent financially. With this Moon card here is what I'm really sort of concerned on, because there is something that they're not telling you. Now, it could have to do with other people, or maybe potentially other people that they're currently entertaining and looking at here. You know, this is somebody who's, and you yourself, very attractive, very desired. And this is also someone that's used to not having to put in a lot of effort either, based on their looks. But there's something going around here that, you know, you're not recognizing. And with the Clean It Up card here, the Clean It Up Oracle, you know, there's a conversation that needs to be had. There's something, the air needs to be cleared here in order for someone to understand, like, what is actually going on here. Now, I see you as being a very giving person, and someone that, you know, is helping others, to a bit of, I don't want to say a people pleaser, so don't take it like that. I'm saying that you're someone that can see what someone's going through, and you have a remedy, and you are very nurturing and will help. But you could be overextending to the point where it's limiting someone else's ability to grow and to self-reflect and have a look at themselves here in a situation. So I'm really feeling like this is, where is this connection going? Well, I don't think you're going to get the clarity that you're wanting here in this situation. What are they not telling you? Cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. This person may be currently not talking to you, or ignoring you, or left you on red or delivered. And what they're not telling you here is that, like, they don't have any intention in healing what's going on in this situation, or healing themselves in order to know that, you know, love can exist. Trusting, growing connections can exist when there's two people that are wanting to do the work here. We've got the perform anonymous acts of kindness. Anonymously perform acts of kindness, expecting nothing in return, not even a thank you. The universal, all-creating spirit responds to the acts of kindness with the response, how may I be kind to you? So, you know, you're really getting a strong message here to not expect much in return from this person. So if you are helping them out in some way, like, do that at your own expectation that you won't get anything in return for it. Okay, but I mean, this could have you feeling quite at a loss. You know, how you feel about this person. We've got the Queen of Swords here and the Six of Wands. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you're someone you've already detached yourself from your emotions here because you're feeling a little off. Otherwise, you wouldn't have clicked on this video. And you're kind of seeing this person, well, hang on a minute, like, you asked me to do all this shit for you, and then you're out fucking getting the recognition for it, or you're out partying, or you're out doing what you're doing, and I can see that now. So, what are you looking at within yourself here? I think this is coming back onto, like, those qualities within you. You don't have to, you're not responsible for, you know, healing anybody here. Okay, so other people do need to be able to step up and look outside themselves. Because this could involve you walking away here. you know, I think here, like, there's a real need coming back to the selenite too. Like, you could be starting to feeling quite low within your life now, where you're like, well, I don't have any energy for that. I don't really, you know, you're slowing down on getting, you know, the important things you like to do around your home or for yourself. You're cutting them back because you've been overextending to people that cannot return or reciprocate you. Pile 2, where is this connection going? I think this connection is involving you going back within yourself and choosing yourself here. Hey Pile 3, this is your reading if you picked the Labradorite wand and the Vintage Tarot deck. I love Labradorite. I always call it Labradorite, but it's let's just not go there. Okay. This stone calms anxieties. It very much helps enhance your intuition and your psychic abilities. It stabilizes moods too, and is very good calming one. This is one that I'll carry around in my pocket, especially if I'm going to like shopping centers and stuff like that. But it's a hexagon shape, which also represents stability and peace. And you know, where is this connection going? Well, I feel like this connection could be causing you a bit of anxiety here and a bit of stress, because from what I can gather, it looks like there's a potential here, but, you know, there's a need for introspection here. Okay, so who is this person to you? Well, this is somebody that, you know, they could be an air sign. They could be someone that's quite... you know, sharp with their words. This person could be a teacher, or maybe it's someone that you knew from school. This is someone that, you know, they don't, they're quite an open individual. They're, you know, not the best at trying to fix things, but they're very open anyway. This is someone that, you know, maybe doesn't work the best with others. You know, they're not into like, you know, always being with other people. They're a bit of a loner. So they're quite selective with who they are having their one-on-one times with. They don't have a great deal of willpower though, this person, especially when it comes to, you know, their self-confidence, their self-respect. And, you know, this is someone that could end up at, you know, those parlors, you know what I'm saying? You know, you see this person as someone that, you know, there could be a big, massive transformation within this connection. Like, you guys could really make something together. Like, and you do find this person to be a good time and quite fulfilling emotionally. Well, this is someone that, you know, they like to have a drink. They like to have a good time. And, you know, they've had to sacrifice a lot in their life. You know, what this person isn't telling you, we've got the chaser here, and we've got key on a ring and the camera in reverse. So, I mean, this could be someone that you have known for a while. This is someone that, you know, they've got a bit of a fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. It's like they almost get addicted to the chase, or they get addicted to other people chasing them. This is someone that, like, you know, is not quite seeing past where they're currently at. They're a little bit limited by their beliefs, their belief systems. And you could be really feeling yourself at this time being like, this is really familiar. This is reminding me of something. You know, why have I attracted this person back in? Why am I still doing this? Like, there could be a question here, and like, what this person isn't telling you is that they have got other options. One night stand, string along, maybe this involves you, or this is what they like. They like to keep on the run. They've got a fear of commitment here. Camera in the reverse, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. Like, this isn't someone that's kind of looking at creating anything new with you here. This is someone that's, you know, maybe likes the idea of it, and based on the fact that you've always been there for them, they're not seeing your true value. You know, how you feel about them? Well, we've got the King of Meals in the reverse along with the Fool. Like, you see this person to be like not very giving, not reciprocal, not really growing much within this connection. and a little impulsive, hasty. Like they're just, oh, look, a new toy, and off they go. Like, this is someone that, you know, you want to have go out with them, and they're like, you end up at the arcade. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, we all like to have a bit of fun there, but this is someone that's like, that's as far as it goes. Like, all right, we're playing fucking games again. Like, I'm fucking 37. You know what I'm saying? So you're experiencing scarcity, anguish, depression, an absence of love, or any inability to attract what you desire seriously. Look at how you've been drawing these circumstances into your life. Like, this is that moment of truth. This is that self-reflective time where you start to look within and be like, okay, well, what role am I playing here? What role am I playing here in my life? Like, what am I accepting in my life? What have I always known to be true that actually, like, it's not even my belief. It was mum and dad's, or it was on the news, or, you know, school. You know, you're really being called to take a step back and observe something here within this connection. What is this ongoing pattern for you? Why is this similar experience reoccurring? What's going on for you in your life when this person shows back up? How are you feeling? Where is your vibration at? These are all questions to ask yourself. So when you're trying to make sense of this connection and it's just not giving, like, it's sort of already speaking to you where this connection is going. It's going to keep going around in this fucking never-ending circle here. How does this person feel about you? So we've got the Nine of Mills, like, they think you're great, think you're very attractive, think you're very innovative here. And someone that, you know, they might see you as also a bit of a girl next door. You know, you're down to earth. This person might feel like maybe you're the karmic pattern here, you know, with the wheel in the reverse here. They don't see you as someone that's, you know, learning from, you know, this, I get a really self-righteous vibe. Like, this is someone that thinks they know best. And I know this because I read it in a textbook, you know what I mean? But no fucking life experience to match, of course. And this person moves very slowly too in, you know, they might preach. They don't practice what they preach. Let's just put it this way. Two of Pleasures in the reverse, as well as the Four of Drinks in the reverse. Like, this is someone that, you know, they might be juggling you. And they might not actually see it as being anything that's, you know, what you've been looking at the connection at. Based on, you know, them not evolving themselves here. So where is this connection going? I think it's time for you to really take a step back and really have a look at what's going on here, how it's making you feeling, why this is showing up, and start attracting in what you truly desire. Because this isn't leading you where you want to go.